What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another eating video. And what do I have for everybody today? It's gonna be, I started eating on it, shrimp ring platter. But yeah. Let's start off the introduction, I guess. What's up, you guys? I hope you're having a great day today. I hope you had a great weekend. Mine, just taking care of business. Putting them hours in. These bad boys was thawed out. I got them from Walmart. And you dip it like that. And then you want to squeeze this end right here. You want to squeeze it when you go to pull it wide. There you go. The cocktail, I can't even talk. Cocktail sauce is a little sweet, but that's okay. So, update. Got a family member in the cancer area. Small lung cell cancer. Never been around anything like that before in my life. It's hard. And that is a very dangerous cancer to have. Very hard to overcome. So praying really hard has helped clean this person's lungs up. So our God is good. Jesus is awesome. He's clearing up all the drama that's going on in the body system. That's what he's doing. So, of course, that's an awesome thing. Look, I just want to get something straight too, So I honestly think when things like this occur in the family, things turn to shit. I'm sorry, but there can be people in the family that you're going to fight with, and it's going to be the ones that probably wouldn't have your doubts for fighting with, or I know this one chick, she was going to inherit the house. But her mother's name was still on it. Instead, she talked to her, got witnesses. Oh, yeah, sure, honey. No problem. But when it come down to it, whole different story. But in the end, she got it. But everyone was shocked. But, you know, like I said, in and out the hula hoop, you know, doing tricks, doing backflips, doing whatever to entertain. In other words, holding it down. For the ones that are going through that, my sincere apologies to you. You know, but please don't neglect the ones that's there for you. And like, in other words, whatever it is that's going on, it's not in your control. You can't fix it, because if that was the case, it would never happen. Okay? But I see a lot of couples split up because, you know, it's time consuming. You have to be understanding to the other half of what is going on, especially when it's a cancer patient or something, you know? And that person's going to have some bad days. They're going to have good days. And when they feel like they lost somebody, they lost the world, you know? Especially if it's a mom and dad. 6 minutes? Okay. Surprise. Welcome. Little small fry. So, I mean, of course the other person is going to be accepting. They're going to deal with it. They're going to do whatever it is they got to do. And if they're going to be there, you got to understand they a soldier. You know? Because they stop and put you and your family first, and running it and doing the damn thing with you. But, you know, with that being said, it's something that you would never understand until it happens to you. And when that time comes for me, I'm going to want somebody to be there. Mm. 8 minutes. And I kind of shrugged all that off myself, and then the gangster come out. But I don't know. There was a kid that come down the neighborhood. I wouldn't say a kid, he's a grown man. But something about his attire did not seem right. I just got home from work, been aggravated, you know. I let my dogs out. The girl, she's okay. The boy, he ain't having it. He don't play it. If you're not family and he don't know you, you're gonna get to know him real quick. But this guy comes down the driveway, no car, book bag on. He got a black hat on, black t-shirt on, dark khakis, and got a book in his hand. I grabbed my dog because he was easing his way out there. He done seen him, but he didn't bark or nothing. He waited until he got about halfway there. And I grab him, scoop him up. I'm holding him. He's trying to get at him. And he's still at a distance. He's like, man, y'all got a beautiful dog. I'm like, okay. Appreciate it. But on a real note, why you down here in my driveway? What do you want? Who are you? Oh, I'm doing a survey in the neighborhood and see who wants camera systems installed. I'm like, dude, I'm like, on some real talk, I got cameras all around my house, and I got a camera on you right now at the corner of my house. I said, I have floodlights everywhere. This place is like a fortress over here. I live out here towards the woods, so no, I ain't having that. First of all, you ain't doing it right. You can't just walk up on somebody's land. So I lost it. I got chickens, about to get rid of them. So I've had a lot of snakes. But as I'm going in to let my dogs out the kennel, I grabbed a 38 because, you know, I got it on my hip. I'm going to go around back check, make sure there ain't no more snakes in the pen. But yeah, I lost it, y'all. I went crazy. I'm like, what you about? What's up with you? What's up with you? I was like, you down here, you know what I'm saying, asking questions? Man, I said, if you don't take your ass on somewhere and going up the road, I said, I'm telling you right now, I said, that just don't make no sense, son. I was like, there's ADT. If anybody want cameras, it ain't hard to get it. You don't got to come and knock on people's houses and be scoping people's shit out and then writing down in your little book what address is what for you and your crew. So he turned around, he left. Nah, it ticked me off so bad, I went in the backyard and I popped off all 5. I looked on the camera, I come back, because my back porch, I come back on my back porch, I looked in the camera, that boy went running up the road. Should I have done that? No. But, hey, I'm going through some things too, and I'm trying to keep it on the low, you know? And then my sister-in-law, she called me, she told me, she's like, yeah, was he like a dark-skinned kind of complexion kind of kid? I was like, yeah. She was like, he actually really does do that for the school or something. I was like, nah, man. She was like, but he didn't do it the right way. He should have pulled up in the car like he did last time. I remember him from a couple years ago. So if he ever gets across this video, my apologies, sir. But you got to start being smart. I mean, you got to be more smart. I'm not just going to walk up in somebody's yard and just with a book bag on. And, you know, my kid let me know that he identified that he was wearing all black. And I don't know what you got in your backpack. Hey, I'm dark skinned too, homie, so you know it is what it is on that point, but you don't do that. Back to eating. Y'all, I was blown. I did a TikTok video on it. The big time jokers. I'm talking about, dude, I was so frustrated. My eyes was red. I was just like, man, what kind of world we living in? You just gonna walk up on? I was like, man, I should have let my dog bite the shit out of that boy, but you know, like back in the days, I was protecting myself. I told you straight up. I still tell you straight up, but I was mean with it though. I'm not bragging about it. I changed my ways a lot. Talking about my sister-in-law called me, was like, hey. Real calm, like, I'm like, what's up? She's like, yeah, yeah, he does that. I was like, oh. She was like, but in your defense, he did do it the wrong way. He should have pulled up like he did last time. So I'm just trying to make it right. I'm not perfect. But do not neglect that you are the king or you are the queen of your castle. And when you have kids, it is your job to protect them from anybody. $16. So with that being said, if you got a ride or die partner and you're going through some things and they still riding it out with you, don't let that person go. And if you did, at least try to make it right. Because at the end of the day, we all selfish. We're all sinners. Oh God, it's time to go. He already preached it. No, I mean, I'm not lying. Because I'll catch myself sometimes. I'm like, I'll be thinking, hey, man, we already been up here Saturday. I'm not trying to be up here all day Sunday. But then again, I have to, hold up, homie. You ain't in that situation. Don't do that. Buck up, stick that chest out, and stay 100. And that's what I do. So, America, I appreciate you coming by. If you lasted this long, make sure you leave a comment. That way I can shout you out. Just for the respect. Tell me how you would handle that situation. Has that ever occurred to you? Did I go a little too far? Georgia boys. Appreciate y'all. Y'all keep that head up and that heart pumping. And I will see you next time. Can't guarantee you when it's going to be. But for the ones that's hanging around, y'all some real ones. And I appreciate y'all. Y'all hold it down.